Even when I try to work, I'm doing what I'm doing, I like to get low, you know? So, just had to sing this song to myself. Because it just reminds me of me, you know? It says, I'm young and I'm old. I'm rich and I'm poor. I feel like I've been on this earth many times before. Once I was a white gazelle on horseback riding free, searching in the darkness for a piece of me. I can feel this for sure, for sure, for sure. I've been here before. I can feel this for sure, for sure, for sure. I've been here before. And I can feel this for sure. Ooh, I've been here before. I can feel this for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. I've been here before. Yes, I have. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. Oh, in my heart I feel it. Ooh. Then my part come on. This is. It sure feels like the universe is vast and never ends. Stars to your children, babies are my friends. Heart is like a galaxy within my spirit flies. I felt this way a million times. Please don't ask me why. Question of my lifetime, past my point of view. They said all was common. Call it deja vu. Call it deja vu. Call it deja vu. Call it deja vu. And I can feel this for sure. Oh, I've been here before. I swear it, I can feel it. I've been here before. Babe, I'ma stop it there, cause honey, I be in the mood. But anyway, I say it happens in the spirit and the unseen first, and then it comes to the seen. And you know, I've been talking to you all for a while, ever since it came into the scene again for me, you know, because I've seen all of this before. I have been there before, you know, and to see it again, it's just like, woo! You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's for real. It's like a deja vu, you know? And I've been pretty quiet about the situation because I am in the spirit. God shows me things, and I try not to give too much energy. Once I address something, it's over with. You understand what I'm saying? Like, once I speak on the situation and say what I have to say, to me, that situation and that person, it's really over with. You understand what I'm saying? Because, I mean, it all speaks for itself, you know, and, you know, I understand that I've been here before. I'm a lot ahead of my time, and and things that I tend to say because Spirit gives it to me, it's either going to happen, is happening, or has happened. You understand? So, usually when Spirit gives me something, it's to come, right? And so it makes me way ahead of myself to speak or to say something to someone that's not there. So I say things that I'm given in the spirit to some persons, and then what I say tends to happen. Okay, because of course it's coming ahead of time. So usually, like I'll use an example. One of my friends, when you be around a person and you feel like you know them, and then when you're not around, other things happen. So it was like Spirit told me something on a Wednesday, okay? And I was so sure of what Spirit was telling me because it was a situation and an action that had already happened. Hey, baby, hey, love, how are you? It was a situation that was already, an incident that's already happening. So when Spirit brought it to me, I'm laying in my bed, I'm quiet, how I like to be, because I can hear more, and I can understand more. So I understand being by myself, and all of that. I'm not really lonely because the Spirit's always with me, okay? So I'm laying in my bed. Spirit came to me and said, now you know such and such and such and such. And I mean, when I'm calling Spirit, so it may be your intuition, or it may be your gut, or it may be your spiritual you talking to your physical, you, okay? So, Spirit came to me, right to me and said, such and such and such, go ahead, it's happening, right? So I called the person, I'm just going up, I'm like, well, since this is happening, I'm going to do this, because I'm the type of person, let me tell you something about me. I understand life, okay? So, in life, I know I might make it a premonition, exactly, it's a premonition. In life, I know I may make it look easy, but it can be very hard sometimes, okay? So, instead of making it hard for others, okay? So if I'm in a situation with a person and my feathers may be being ruffled, okay, about whatever the situation may be. If I can deal, I'm going to be honest and I'm going to deal. But if I can't deal, I'm going to also be honest and say, I cannot deal, okay? So this person, I thought that I may have been able to deal. But as things were happening, I hadn't already put it in my spirit that I can deal, right? It's not that I can't deal, it's just some things I don't want to deal with because it's taking on other people's demons. And of course, I'm spiritual, so when I come here, I would like to say that. And people think that I'm not going to know, okay? But I'm spiritual, I promise you. If I don't have a dream, if Spirit don't come to me and tell me something, if the candles don't show me something, I'm not dealing with that. Whatever I'm told one time, I get it. Now, mind, the spiritual me gets it the first time, okay? But the physical me, the spirit, that's why I ask for my spirit to overrule my flesh, because my flesh is weak, but my spirit is willing. So see, the spirit, first time, oh no, can't happen, ain't happening, all of the above, okay? But the physical me, it's gotta sink in. I wonder what this about me if you ask. Oh, honey, yeah. Well, and I can ask. I can ask them if you like, because I have my cards. I bought my cards tonight, just in case. So, Spirit came to me. I told you about that physical side. That physical side, it might take a few times. You understand what I'm saying? Because the physical side, you gotta sit in. You feel me? I don't know why. Sometimes it just be lonely. Not a problem. I'll give you that too. Have a private session, baby. Not a problem. So my physical side could take a little, want to be, it's got to fit into it. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's hard body, so it's hard headed. Okay. All right. And so, the physical side won't go back, but the spiritual side already knew what the answer was. Don't do it. I King, how are you, baby? The spirit side that already got it the first time. It can't be, it ain't, it's not gonna be, but that physical side got to go back one more time. Just one more time. Want to feel a little sympathy and a little empathy, and want to act like, because in the spirit, I get things click. So once I say, this is what it is, in the spirit, this is what it's going to be in the physical too, okay? But it's got to happen in the spirit first. Because if I don't make up my mind in the spirit, okay, if the decision is not made in the unseen, the seen is going to show and it's going to follow, okay? So whatever happens in the unseen, things happen unseen first and then it shows up in the physical, okay? For instance, dealing with the person that told on live and did people, okay? Now, Spirit has showed me a long time ago when I was in it, dealing with it. All parties were alive, okay? And I was seeing, the Spirit was showing me some things within all of the alive parties, okay? And so now, years later, everything that Spirit showed me that I kept dear to my heart and just continued to watch and pray and watch and pray in and out of season in order to catch the season when it comes. Okay? So, I stayed with that. Spirit showed it to me way long ago. And I kept it close to my heart, and I continued to watch and pray. Watch and pray in and out of season in order to catch the season when it came, and the season had came. And when the season came by Spirit, already given it to me so long ago, it instantaneously prompted my spirit to shake my physical man. You have seen this before. So my spirit was already ready, but the physical man, I had to look. Is this really happening? You understand what I'm saying? And it was really happening. So it was not my physical man that was released then and came out with it. It was the spirit man, because it was quick and it was happening. And then I had to talk for the dead people that couldn't talk for themselves no more, the ones that wasn't alive no more. Okay? So that's what I'm telling y'all. And if anybody, good thing I was praying in out of the season in order to catch the season when it came, because then it wouldn't have happened that way. You understand? And now that person is still, okay, going forward, telling y'all all kinds of things, and saying all kinds of things about the people, and you see it for what it is, okay? You called it what it was the first time you saw it, but then as you kept watching it, and you keep watching it, and you keep watching it, all it's doing is making you change what you already felt in your spirit. And so now you're letting the physical man overrule your spirit. You letting your flesh overrule your spirit instead of continuing to let your spirit overrule your flesh and not allow things to infiltrate your spirit, okay? So once I say what I gotta say, I don't allow anyone to keep infiltrating me. It don't matter how long ago, how current. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. When I make up my mind in the spirit, it is already done. Okay? So that is what I claim to share with y'all tonight, because I'm just like, do y'all see it? I mean, sometimes it's called your intuition. Sometimes it's called your gut feeling. Why is all of those people revealing themselves to the world now? Because the devil rules the world, right? The devil is the ruler of the world. So people, they have the right. They feel like they have the right, okay? Why is all those people revealing themselves to the world now? We knew most of them by names, but now they are putting a face with these names. We look up to losers. They are all YouTubers now. Hello. I love how you said that. I love it. Because this is what the world has allowed them to do. Okay? So, there are it's like a mask. Okay? And a lot of people have been wearing masks all of this time. But no matter how long a person wears a mask, the real thing will show. Do you understand me? Eventually, time is your friend. Time allows deception to reveal itself. You understand what I'm saying? And that is all it's doing. All deception is doing now is revealing itself. You understand what I'm saying? To the ones that, it's so crazy because I often tell and say to people that in order to be a celebrity, you have to know how to fool the world, okay? You have to know how to paint a picture and portray things and allow people to follow you, okay? You have to be able to gain followers. And one thing about them all, you never know what's the truth and what's not the truth. You understand? That's why they came up with reality TV, to fool you, okay? And what reality TV does is it fools you from your own reality. Because then you're going watching what everybody else is showing you on the TV as reality, and that's not real. You understand? Some people ask me why I don't watch TV. Because TV is not real. See, television is telling lies to your vision, okay? And so once I knew and began seeing all of this, and I saw where the news was like the movies. You understand what I'm saying? Just look at the news, like the movies. Okay? And it's overruling anything. By the time they take the same thing from 4 a.m., 5 a.m., or whether it started at 4:30 a.m., we're going to give it 4:30. 4:30 a.m., 5 a.m., 5:30, 6:30, 7 a.m. They repeat the same thing over and over and over again for all of that time. So if you are the type of person that sleeps with the TV on at night, okay, that means before you can even wake up and come into reality with yourself for the day, your body and your mind has already soaked up everything they've been telling you on the news from 4:30 all the way to 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay, just repeat. And so then you wonder why you feel all of a sudden your day is so heavy and you're not feeling the best. Okay, and it's because you have reciprocated all of the energy from the news early in the morning. Whoever controls the media controls the masses. Words of Adolf Hitler, and you better believe it. Okay, and you better believe it. You better believe the words of Adolf Hitler. Do you understand me? Because nothing is new underneath the sun. Okay, nothing is new underneath it. People just come up and they think they're making up something, but they're not. Okay, they're just vices and people that are continuing to carry out that assignment. Okay, to fool you. Okay, like. They got people already that you got to deal with in the physical who be fooling you. Some of them are called family members, okay? They're your very sisters and brothers and, cousins, your mother, your father. It doesn't get too far from you, okay? So you already have to go through pretending or pretending to know who love you and who don't. You didn't even fool yourself half the time to believe that it was love, knowing that it wasn't, okay? So You already got real stuff in your view. But then you go watch the TV. So you don't know what's real and what's not. All you know is what you see. And then that is what they make you go by. Because after a little while, you don't have no spirit, or you don't have nothing to prompt you. All you know is what you see. So then they start putting up all kinds of stuff. Okay? And then you go and talking and telling other people and got people going looking, watch people and all this. Just confusion. Confusion. The little children play a better role these days, okay? Because they got to watch TV. You're going to put them in front of the TV and tell them to watch. And now the cartoons is teaching them everything in the world in the baby form, okay? So you wonder why they're smarter than you, okay? Hey, baby, what have you been? I've been cool and Dara. Separated, been things going on, but in the midst, I've been very overly blessed and highly favored. You know what I'm saying? And I come back to share, because as I'm trying to share, let me tell you something. People don't like me. Okay. And I used to have friends when I was a great pretender. Okay. But the day that I failed to be a great pretender because of facing reality, you understand? I fell off from having friends. Okay. And, I'm okay with that. I just don't need them to be forgetting that, they didn't want to be my friend. And just come back whenever they feel like it, you know what I'm saying? And, just pop up, and I'm not who they used to know no more. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm over here speaking with people who are on my level. You understand what I'm saying? On a spiritual level. And if you're spiritual, you're going to know, so I've always been, since a child, like I was born with this gift. And I pretended with people so long, and then when it came down to facing the reality, people still want to pretend. I'm just not good at going back. You know what I'm saying? Not once I willingly walked away. Like, it could be so hard with me. Life could be so hard. You know what I'm saying? But me, I just will walk away. Hit the like button. I appreciate you so much. I'm going to have to get you in there because, I'm just glad that they'll receive the message because I'm letting y'all know. I'm used to not receiving the likes. You know what I'm saying? But the truth is not liked. You understand what I'm saying? That's why y'all liking the people on the TV and y'all liking people who y'all know then did what they done did. The truth has been told to you what they did. It has been shown to you what they did. And then y'all will go sit right there and give it all the praise in the world. But then y'all don't like the truth. But who likes the truth anyway? Me, I love the truth, okay? That's why I'm going to share it in whichever way I got to get it to you. You know what I'm saying? And let y'all know. Stop infiltrating y'all spirits too much, okay? I used to be watching the celebrities too, until God told me, you're a celebrity, you can have whatever they have. You just don't want it in the form that they're getting it, okay? And God had to show me the truth about who they were. So now when I share the truth to you who they are, I tell you way ahead of time. This is who this person is. This is what this person has done. This is what this person is going to do. And this is just the real, okay? I don't know why it takes almost 7, 8, 9 months later, and I have to pray about it. I have to say, Lord, now why am I so misunderstood? I can tell you something right now today. And when it doesn't happen until 9 months later, that's when you believe it. Like that, all that time, I'm like, why is it like that? And then God had to let me know, you have been here before. You are way ahead of your time, okay? You just come back in a different form, but you're the spirit that have to keep coming back because it's not learning, okay? It's not learning what it needs to learn while it's here in order to stop coming back. So now it came back in the form of me all of this time, okay? A whole nother different, and I'm okay with not being like, okay? I'm a very peculiar type person. You know, I'm okay with not being liked. I just don't appreciate the after the fact part. You know what I'm saying? Like after you see that, oh, she this, or she do this, or she'll do this for you, or she, after the fact, you just didn't have no faith to know that, oh, come along with me and it's gonna be good. Or you had to see. You had to see it was good. So now it doesn't too much count. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I mean by seeing things in the spirit first, and then when it comes to passing the physical, everybody looking back like, and it be a long time. You know what I'm saying? So in the midst of it, because I know that it's going to be that way, I just try to give people time to catch up, for real. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I stop being misunderstood, or stop thinking that I'm misunderstood just because people are not on the same wavelength as me at the time, okay? That's why you have to know how to learn how to hang around like-minded people. I'm not like-minded with none of those people. You know what I'm saying? I was once there, but I'm not there anymore. And it's okay not to like me, because I've learned not to like people either. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just because you're spiritual, that doesn't mean you're not human. A spiritual is a level, okay? We all have it in us. But if we don't ever put in the work to get to that spiritual level, we're going to still be in human form. And you are in your lowest form in the human body, okay? That's why you have to stay elevated. I am so human first. But when it comes to my spiritual man, I'm not human, okay? So I do not like things that people think are gonna affect me. They don't affect me the same way they affect the natural or regular human being, okay? I am okay with people walking away from me or people not liking me, because I'm a chosen one. Okay? And to know whose I am and whom I belong to, and to know who I am all along, it's okay. I actually enjoy when people, get to experience me and then they walk away. Because it's always them that are labeled the after the facts. Okay? The after the facts. So right here on this level right here, I really don't want to be, because y'all like these celebrities, okay? Y'all like them, y'all love them, y'all watch them, give them all y'all views. You understand what I'm saying? And y'all don't know who they are, okay? But me right here, who could be on one accord with you and get on the level with you, speak directly to you. Because one thing about your favorite celebrity who you like, they only gonna call you out if you're close kin to them. They're only gonna recognize you if you're someone meaningful to them. And usually the people that are meaningful to them are already with them. So they're never gonna acknowledge the crowd. All you can do is praise them with your energy, okay? And then they're not going to tell you what I'm telling you, because they want your views. They want your likes. They want all of your energy to fool you with, okay? Because that's who they're going to sacrifice, okay? The general public. You got on there, you let somebody tell you that they told on dead people to get out of jail. Anybody with sense, okay, and especially a sixth sense, would have known better than that. Because I'd rather play with an alive person than play with a dead person. When you play with a spirit, the spirits don't have no end, okay? And they are set to do what they're going to do. So right now, just because you're covered, okay, by the very same people that you told on others to save your own self, okay? Now, at any given time, the spirit can shift, okay? The spirit can shift the atmosphere at any given time. And then the same people who you told on others to, okay, will then turn around and get you too. Okay? Because you don't get off easy. You know, I really feel in my heart of hearts, that's why some people don't make it. And then they go and they brag, and you know, they boast and they brag. And then it be the very ones who they told to that take them out. Yeah, whatever they was alive, though, the revelation came to the public after they died. It was, they was alive, though, the revelation came to the public after they died. It was saved then. Listen. You're not understanding that the people was, let me tell you, he told on the people while they was alive. That's why the people ended up dead. Let me tell you something, baby. One thing about the feds, okay, it's a different breed. They teach you very, 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 very well, okay? And like, okay, when they're off in the general public and they cutting up and doing all kinds of stuff, being these big killers and stuff. Exactly. Being these big killers and stuff, you know, and they doing it. They don't realize that it's always someone close to them that is telling, okay? But, see, telling goes on so long and all they do is add up a receipt. So, you know, they let the receipt get long. You know, they go to add stuff up. And so, what happened was, the ones before, okay, like the earlier on ones that died during the retaliations and stuff of the things that they was doing, okay, they died. They were gone already before he got caught and went to the penitentiary. But mind you, even then he was still in and out. Okay, whether it was juvenile, grown people, jail, whatever, adult, whatever. Okay. So, you get locked up again while all your juvenile, delinquent, fraud partners is out and living. At first you thought it was such a grand thing to be known or to have this type of reputation, okay, until everything caught up with you, okay? And yeah, you know, he told on, let me tell you something. He told on a lot of, like he told on Stone before, that's why Stone didn't come back home from the fence. The people was not letting him out. They already knew who he was. He was good with his hands. And this man, this, you know, had been told everything on everybody. Okay, for his own self. He even told on people that when they did their time, he told on females. He told on everybody. And just like I told you all, that he was solving cold case murders on YouTube Live. Why? Because I taught in the spirit. You understand what I'm saying? And when the spirit wants me to know something, he'll let me know. He'll have someone send it right to me. Okay? And went through all this trying to fight against me. You may as well let the truth be told, accept the truth, and be humble at some given time. Or be real at some given time with yourself. Because you see, it's like a laugh. You know, in the people's family faces. Because he home with his family. And he's not telling the truth. Okay? and I ain't here with no boost and all, because he ain't going to, he'll go backwards and forward with them. Because he knows who to go backwards and forward with. Because he's not going to go backwards and forward with me. Because he knows. He don't know, but he know. He don't know how far it may actually go. Okay? And with me, it don't have no limits. But I just sit here and continue to watch because eventually it's gonna all play out. Okay? And y'all was gonna do it anyway, whether you know before the fact or after the fact. Okay? It's still gonna show the show, and then when y'all be around here when seeing memorials and stuff the same stuff like they do, you'll know. Okay? Because they don't care who they tell on. They tell God on Jesus. They tell on their mama. Okay? They don't care who they tell on. Okay? But y'all stop giving people y'all energy. I tell you. Now I understand the devil being the ruler of the world. And now I understand there only being 144,000 chosen ones out of all of the millions of people in the world. There's only 144,000 chosen ones because that's, I guess, who know how to really be an individual. Everybody else is following the leader instead of being a leader. Y'all giving y'all likes and y'all energies and all of this other stuff. And in this life, you got to know how to lead yourself. You got to have your own personal relationship. You can't be getting distracted by all of this foolishness because that's what they want. They want you to be living social media life and being distracted by that while all the real things in the world happen. And one thing about it, ain't none of them social media zombies telling y'all nothing about what's going on in the real world. They're not telling you that the currency will now be digital, and if you get caught with the dollar after a certain time, when they announce this, that you will go to jail for having the dollar, okay, which is going to be worthless. They're not telling you anything worthwhile. They're telling old, made up attitude and taken from stories just to distract you. And you know, I was on an airplane, and I was on a plane to New Orleans, and there was a guy on the plane, and he kept saying, "Wine," you know, like wine, wine, wine. You know, like I said, me and my people was there last week. We was like, he must be a tourist because he must don't know people don't say that no more. Okay, so we get off the plane. He in the airport, so now he in New Orleans. He really with it now. So I stopped and I'm like, where you from? Or whatever. Oh, I'm from such and such and such, him and his old lady. I'm trying to go to Apple and Eagle. I'm trying to go to the Magnolia. I'm trying to go to the Caddo. He's saying all of this stuff that he done got off of social media. Right? Not knowing that at the time it was Mardi Gras. So you take it upon yourself to be going and say line around the wrong people, and you don't know what's about to happen to you. You need to do a live one. It's going down tomorrow. They will introduce. Let me see. You need to do a live on that. It's going down tomorrow. They will introduce Spin Now. Oh, I'm on it. Oh yes. Let me tell you something. They fooled their first zombies, okay? So tell them that the payments is gonna be faster. The payments are going to be real time. And if you join this, okay, hey, there's the trial. And then when those few trials happen, it's forced upon the world. Okay? It's just going to be bad because, I mean, everything is going to be full controlled, you know? Like your money, they can turn it on, turn it off if you just spend too much. And this, I told y'all that I was going to share the 45 agendas with you all because one of my co-workers sent it to me. And I was like, wow. But it never ceased to amaze me. So, and this person is like 79 or 80 years old that gave me this information. And wait, this is the link to the calculator. Let me see what else is in there. No subject. Right here. So my coworker, he sent me the 45 goals of the communist, right? Of the communist American. And at first I thought, he's sending me this. What is he saying? Okay. But he told me to pass it around and start letting people know so that you can know that it's really not white against black. Okay. It's not white against black. It's some people that's controlling it all. Okay. So the 45 goals of, well, let me go back because he said, here is the communist plan to take America down from within, uncovered by the FBI when it was, listen, he said, uncovered by the FBI when it was the FBI. Read into the congressional record by Senator Herlong in 1963. I don't know how much attention you have paid to what has been happening in America, but it directly correlates to the communist plan. If you pass this on, please do not include my email address. So this is what my coworker told me. And I'm not passing this on, but I'm going to share it, okay? Because, you know, that's valuable information. So, it says the congressional record of Appendix PP 834, 835, current communist goals. Extension of remarks of Honorable A.S. Herlong, Jr. of Florida in the House of Representatives, Thursday, January 10th, 1963. So I'm going to turn my phone. Let me see if I can see it sideways. Okay. So it says, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Herlong, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Patricia, whoever, I'm not going to read all these names, but the current communist goals. Number one, the U.S. acceptance. Yes, remember when they wanted money on the card and everyone laughed, then they tested it on the food stamps, everyone said it wouldn't work. Oh yes, whatever they do are going to work, baby. That's the central banking. But it did, remember, the book of stamps, been gone, okay? And they can calculate everything they do with the stamps, everything, every transaction, everything. They can record it in and listen to the transactions, you know. Crazy. So true. So it says the number one was the U.S. acceptance of coexistence as the only alternative to atomic war. U.S. acceptance of coexistence as the only alternative to atomic war. Number two, U.S. willingness to capitulate in preference to engaging in atomic war. Number three, develop the illusion that total disarmament by the United States would be a demonstration of moral strength. Number four, permit free trade between all nations regardless of communist affiliation and regardless of whether or not items could be used for war. Number five, extension of long-term loans to Russia and Soviet satellites. Number six, provide American aid to all nations regardless of communist domination. Number seven, grant recognition of Red China, admission of Red China to the UN. Number eight, set up East and West Germany as separate states in spite of Khrushchev's promise in 1955 to settle the German question by free elections under supervision of the UN. Number 9, prolong the conferences to ban atomic tests prolong the conferences to ban atomic tests because the United States has agreed to suspend tests as long as negotiations are in progress. 10. Allow all Soviet satellites individual representation in the UN. 11. Promote the UN as the only hope for mankind. If its character is rewritten, demand that it be set up as a one-world government with its own independent armed forces. Some communist leaders believe the world can be taken over as easily by the UN as by Moscow. Sometimes these two centers compete with each other as they are now doing in the Congo. Number 12, I'm sorry. Resist any attempts to outlaw the Communist Party. Number 13, do away with all loyalty oaths. Number 14, continue giving Russia access to the U.S. Patent Office. 15, capture one or both of the political parties in the United States. 16, use technical decisions on the courts to weaken basic American institutions by claiming their activities violate civil rights. 17, get control of the schools, use them as transmission belts for socialism and current communist propaganda. Soften the curriculum, get control of Teachers Association, put the party line in textbooks. Talk about it. That's what they're doing. These children today is trying for socialism, okay? And that's the kind of things that's going to be happening, okay? Socialism. It says gain control of all student newspapers. 19, use student riots to foment public protest against programs or organizations which are under communist attack. 20, infiltrate the press. Didn't I tell you the news was infiltrated? Infiltrate the press. Get control of book review assignments, editorial writing, and policy-making positions. 21, gain control of key positions in radio, TV, and motion pictures. It's all controlled. 22, continue discrediting American culture by degrading all forms of artistic expression. An American communist cell was told to eliminate all good sculpture from parks and buildings, substitute shapeless, awkward, and meaningless forms. That is also happening. They're taking all of the signs, the sayings that were said by certain people from all over the world, presidents before, they're taking them all up, all the monuments, everything that meant something. All the statues, they're removing them and they're putting things that don't even make no sense to them. Okay. Oh, Lord. Control, 23, control art critics and directors of art museums. Our plan is to promote ugliness, repulsive, meaningless art. 24, eliminate all laws governing obscenity by calling them censorship and the violation of free speech and free press. Number 25, break down cultural standards of morality by promoting pornography and obscenity in books, magazines, motion pictures, radio, and TV. Do one on Bricks to Brazil. Hold on. Do one on Bricks to, let me see, this remember when they won. I don't see it, let me see. The one on Bricks to Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa destroy the U.S. dollar and domination things. They go up. The dollar is almost worthless. The dollar is worthless. Putin said he want gold for his girl. You understand what I'm saying? Putin said he want gold for his oil. Okay? And guess what? Putin and Putin and Saudi Arabia already had the bartering exchange going on, baby. It's going down. I'm gonna do one on them. Let me get back to them, because y'all, this is mind blowing, but this has happened and they all getting fulfilled. Every last one of these 45 agendas, including to take over the money. Okay? So it says, eliminate all laws. I told y'all that. Break down culture. Wait. Present homosexuality and degeneracy and promiscuity as normal, natural, and healthy. You see that? I knew when it was making everybody like that it was a fad. And now what they're doing, breaking them down. They don't want them with no shows. They don't want them around. They don't want them at the doctor. They don't want the children going to the doctor. They don't want nothing. You understand these people? I don't understand. They promoted this and now they're set the people up for failure. You know? So again, present homosexuality, degeneracy, and promiscuity as normal, natural, and healthy. 27. Infiltrate the churches and replace revealed religion with social religion. Discredit the Bible and emphasize the need for intellectual maturity, which does not need a religious crutch. Oh, Lord, they're looking. 24. Eliminate prayer or any phase of religion expression in the school on the ground that it violates the principle of separation of church and state. Remember, these goals were published to expose them in 1958. Coincidence? 29. Discredit the American Constitution by calling it inadequate, old-fashioned, out of step with modern needs, a hindrance to cooperation between nations on a worldwide basis. 30. Discredit the American Founding Fathers. Present them as selfish aristocrats who had no concern for the common man. 31. Belittle all forms of American culture and discourage the teaching of American history on the ground that it was a minor part of the big picture. Give more emphasis to Russian history since the communists took over. Ooh! That's serious. The communists took over. Support any socialist movement to give centralized control over any part of the culture, education, social agencies, welfare programs, mental health clinics, etc. 33. Eliminate all laws of procedures which interfere with the operation of the communist apparatus. 34. Eliminate the House Committee on the Un-American Activities. 35. Discredit and eventually dismantle the FBI. 36. Infiltrate and gain control over more unions. 37. Infiltrate and gain control of big business. 38. Transfer some of the powers of arrest from the police to social agencies. Treat all behavioral problems as psychiatric disorders, which no one but psychiatrists can understand or treat. So they're trying to make everybody have a mental health issue. 39. Dominate the psychiatrist profession. Well, I said that. No, I didn't. Dominate the psychiatrist profession and use mental health laws as a means of gaining coercive control over those who oppose communist goals. So I said it, but I didn't say it because that was mixed. 40. Discredit the family as an institution. Encourage promiscuity and easy divorce. 41. Emphasize the need to raise children away from the negative influence of parents. Attribute prejudices, mental blocks, and retarding of children to suppressive influence of parents. Oh, wow. So they're trying to say the parents making the children retarded. Number 42, create the impression that violence and insurrection are legitimate aspects of the American tradition, that students and special interest groups should rise up and use united force to solve economic, political, or social problems. Number 43, overthrow all colonial governments before native populations are ready for self-government. Number 44, internationalize the Panama Canal. And number 45, repeal the colony reservations so the United States cannot prevent the World Court from seizing jurisdiction over domestic problems. Give the World Court jurisdiction over nations and individuals alike. So, honey, there you have it. All of your 45 agendas have been fulfilled. And they try to make it a black and white thing. They make it a black and black thing. And all of this, and we have time to be hating on one another when all of this is happening. Okay, so I'm so glad to be an individual. I'm so glad that me and God have a relationship. He allows me, he supports and takes care of me whether people do or not. Okay, and your favorite celebrities, like the ones y'all keep on making and keep on getting views. What are they gonna do for you all? Because this is happening. Sound like they're a part of it. Okay, they're a part of it happening. Because it was all of your favorite celebrities that introduced you to these things. Okay? They allowed you to bring promiscuity into your home and to make divorce easy. Okay? They used them. Okay? And you just followed along. Well, not all of y'all, but you know, in general, just a figure of speech. You know, they just wanted us to just follow along. You know, I'm just not the greatest follower. Okay? And so now all of these things are happening, and I'm trying to understand, do y'all understand what is happening? Because they can buck you up, you know, the rap game. That's why I listen to them, just to listen to see what all they've been saying and telling you to set you up for failure. And they're up and coming new every day. I just don't, it just never ceases to amaze me, okay? So that's why I say I have been here before, because, and that's why that's my favorite song. Because it's so true, you know? It's like, I'm young and old, I got all this great and wisdom in here, but you know, I just mistake because half the people be looking at me like I'm a young child or I'm on in them or, you know, it just don't even matter. What I'm trying to make y'all understand is, baby, y'all gotta have your own self together. You got to know what's going on. You got to stop believing lies and go pay attention to what's going on for yourself. Don't believe what nobody telling you. Or don't believe the people who not telling you at all. They're telling you all kind of old 30, 40-year-old stories, and that's not happening no more. They got the man on the airplane having wine and talking about he won't want Apple eating all these crazy stuff, and that's not even happening no more. You understand? You see how they can just really trick people's brain to make them think like, oh, it's futuristic, or I'm not, it's currently happening, and people go to living like that. They go to looking for these things instead of being on a spiritual journey. They be on the whole hoax journey. You understand what I'm saying? Things like been happening anymore. When you please tell people that nobody in New Orleans be saying wine, please make sure that people know that so they don't come down there because you're not even down there saying it. And you need to stop them from going down there and saying it, because then that lets people know that they're affiliated that he affiliated to you. That I just was able to read the play. You know, it ain't hard to figure out. Some people need to find them some better leaders. You understand what I'm saying? Stop. You know, if you want to go higher, if you want to be elevated, you put your spirit and your physical self on a higher level to just go up. You understand what I'm saying? Please put your spirit and yourself on a higher level. Do not be letting people set you up for failure. Okay? That is why I'm still here. Okay? Because no matter what they say, no matter what they try to make me believe, okay, I believe what spiritually, I believe what God tell me, and I know who have all the power, okay? So y'all was on here, where you been? You all right? I am fine, honey. I am fine, gonna be fine. Because let me tell you something. Knowing is half the battle. And when these people around here be talking all this stuff, there is real things that happen called trouble. Okay? So they be making all of this shit look good and all that, but when they get caught. Okay? So me with just knowing that they know how to do it, everyone is going to be guilty until proven innocent. Whatever happens, I've already to them told and gave a message. If something happens to me, dot. Okay, don't look any further. Okay, so just imagine. I mean, come on. I tell you, these people have rulers too. Remember, these people working for somebody. Okay, and they are given permission of what they can do and what they can't do. So they've been given permission to fool y'all with all these stories while they was really solving cold case murders. Okay? And then they use the status of who they was in the past, which was really face value. Because if you was already that, I know not to trust you with nothing. But they were so excited to talk to him. They was just so excited to talk to him. They was asking all his police questions. You know, the list that they had gave him to solve it, okay? And they didn't even know. But I told them. I said he pulled on the skelly, he wore a wire. Okay? I also told y'all this time, I told y'all. But y'all act like y'all ain't here. You understand what I'm saying? And now he was using y'all to solve the murders, especially the person that was involved in it. Who he knew. Okay? So I'm just trying to tell y'all, baby, you know it's hard out here, but I'd rather burn a candle, okay? I'd rather burn a candle, because you see, I burned another one. And you see what's back at the top is you have to clean up what people be, you know, the spirit is showing stuff. But see, all the time, like I learned from my girlfriend, guys, when it be black at the top, it be reversing whatever the people been done in the top to that at the bottom. Because that be my work. You know, very clear. Okay? Be having time because I ain't confused. Okay? I already know. I don't let, I be praying backwards. I tell you, I say, Lord, with Satan in for my bad, working for my good. Lord, my flesh is weak, but my spirit is ready. Lord, do not leave me nor forsake me. Do not turn me over to the enemy. Okay? I praise. Okay? And I believe a candle. I believe just being alone by myself, hearing from spirit, because I knew it wasn't me. Because my physical side is just ain't gonna just come out with that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's gotta be on a higher, more elevated level. You understand? And see, if you're not there, you just won't quite understand. But I pray that you get some type of spiritual wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to know before you leave this place and have to find out that, because nobody still ain't gonna know, because you ain't gonna be able to come back and tell them, okay? So I'm letting you know, because see, all the dead people be coming to talk to me. That's why I'm going no funerals. And you know what I said I was gonna start doing? Because certain people, like, I'm really, I done got to the point that it's just really me, okay? So, you know, sometimes I have people around, but it's not like that. So when I'm by myself, like sometimes I get flashes of people. Like for instance, I think it was like maybe 2 days ago or whatever, I had a flash about somebody that I knew, right? So when I have those flashes, or when those type of, you know, when they come to my mind quick like that, and I just think of them out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? It's usually my thing to call and check, okay? But for some reason, you know, I just said a prayer. I was like, well, I ain't talk to her. I'm going to call her or whatever. Well, I didn't get to call her because she called me. Then when she called me, she said, girl, she was in jail. I was like, oh my God, what happened? You understand what I'm saying? So I'm going to have to, you know, I said I was gonna start writing it down, like, cause it comes so fast, like it just flash. I just think about a person or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then, I said I'm really gonna start to write it down because that's so very important. You understand what I'm saying? To me, just like that happened. I just thought about her like 2 days ago, and she called me today. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, like. I don't be wanting to miss that. They never tell people they were killing each other over absolutely nothing. As he said in his personal video, he never sold drugs and said he got caught up robbing, and got caught up robbing the drug from the FBI agent. Let me tell you something, baby. Lies don't care who tell it, okay? Lies don't care who tell it, and when you lie so much, you're never going to believe it, okay? This dude let me tell you something, baby, because I had to come to realize this. And you know what's so crazy? Because I had told him before I ever did the video with Rare Reports, I had told him, I said, wait till I come out about them being gay, okay? And I said that to him about Stone, and he kind of laughed it off, but that's what it was about. And you see, in the end, I'm so grateful to God for just preserving me and protecting me. Because I'm telling you, all of them look like, I can show you pictures of him at my baby party. When all of them was home at the same time, because I think Stone had just came home from doing time or whatever. And that was after he had just shot him up. You understand what I'm saying? So they all at my son, like, third party. And like, I'm looking, like, on the picture, I'm, busy, but when you go back later and you look at pictures, you know what I'm saying? And just to think about how Stone used to have all of their ass with him. Like, wacko, hateful, a problem with women, self. I really think, like, that's why he didn't like me or whatever, because they knew the position that I was in, and that I used to, I didn't play with Stone. Stone didn't play with nobody, so I didn't play with him. You know what I'm saying? And so nobody liked it, the fact that I used to ruffle his feathers, and they were acting like all of them. Like I had something to do with all of them or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's this man. So I know he must have used to go back and tell him, like, man, such and such. And people, they hear that, oh, gee, now they want beef with me. You know what I'm saying? So now they never come to like me. But I'm glad he did them that, because they really protected me, because they made me know not to trust none of them. I believe they was all sleeping together. I believe that they was all jealous. They did things in juvenile jail, you know what I'm saying, that they could never live down. They stayed up underneath one another, so it would never get out or nothing, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's all out, because they have to all be boyfriends. I mean, who does just the things that they do? You find sometimes that women may move like that, you know what I'm saying? That might keep their man stuck and go play all kind of games, because they know they're going to be right back together. But who as men are doing that? Who has time? You understand? So it was all jealous and envy from the beginning. He told on all of his life partners, the dead ones, you understand what I'm saying? Like, and that ain't nothing y'all should want to be infiltrating. I'm putting y'all in y'all spirit. I thought you were crazy when you had them t-shirts made back in the day. Wait, what happened? Because I used to cut up. I thought you were crazy when you had them t-shirts made back in the day when you and yeah, I tell I'll back. Wait, hold on. When you and yeah, I fell out, but you cool though, we love you. When me and Al fell off, you say when me and Al fell off? Oh yeah, when me and Al fell out, I made them t-shirts. Which ones? The blood test t-shirt? Green, but yeah. I'm really, really tall though, but you know, they be mad because I match energy. Okay, so whatever a person give me is what I'm going to give them in return. You understand what I'm saying? And I know how to separate it, cut it. You know, whatever happened, this person's with me. I'm not gonna take it out on everybody because it's not everybody who did me something. You understand what I'm saying? But it was like, let me tell you something. What I first noticed. It was like all of them was always together. Guess you know what I'm talking about. Exactly. You know I know what you're talking about. It was like all of them was always together. So I lived way in Kenner. And this dude used to be playing dead sometimes. I didn't know he was playing dead or missing to the people in the city or to girls in the city or the woman, you know, having a woman calling the morgue and the jailhouse to see where he at. And he ain't Kenner, you know, he ain't all ducked off. So, you know, I guess he was excited and wanted to show his friends, you know, his Kenner spot. But the first thing I noticed, I'm like, damn, it's a lot of them and they always together. Like, I ain't never seen no man go by his old lady house and got to always have something. That be something more than that. And that happens a lot now. You know what I'm saying? And half the time they be boyfriends. I'm telling you. They be boyfriends. They just be that bold. And if you don't catch it, hey, you just got. You understand what I'm saying? But honey, I can teach you how I look. Okay? Because that's just not happening. But yeah, babe, I used to cut up back in the days. I used to have to because, see, that's what I had mixed my spirit with. And one thing about me, ain't nothing defeating me, okay? It's either I'm going to adapt, okay? But, or I'm going to be, or willingly walk away. I know how to exempt myself. So again, that's why, you know, because I kind of looked at, oh boy, you know, and I know a lot about the other one. You know, the other one's been fake. You know, and we thought he was going to extradite anybody else that would have done that to him at that time. He couldn't do nothing with me. I was a match point baby in the spirit. The spirit had us connected for a reason. You hear me? Trust me, all the days I used to go around him shooting dice, you know, if you went around him shooting dice and he lost, he goes, well, thank you, Mr. James. You know, I was the female version for him. Believe that. But yeah, this person be talking all that rah-rah. I'm telling you, y'all guys to be careful. Don't y'all infiltrate y'all spirit with that foolishness. Okay? That's all I wanna share with y'all. Cause I know what it look like. I can teach y'all. I can teach y'all. And that whack will be very, very mad. Oh my God. You have such a problem with women. I be like, Lord, the things I think of them, because I'm telling you, they was boyfriends. I don't care what nobody says. But they would have to, he would have to wake up from the grave and tell me it's different, okay? He would have to really show me different, but you know I know, okay? So, but yeah, y'all gotta try to get it together because it's fed now. Like you were saying, it is something serious. And I really ain't got no choice but to deal with to a certain extent. This is so funny. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. So mesmerizing. But yeah, I'm not gonna let me distract you, but y'all, what is it? Okay? What is it? Y'all know I've been to my incense and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Everything is in me. You ever burn your incense, don't be burning for nothing. But yeah, man, I used to cut up, okay? That's why I was telling y'all, don't be doing that that make you have to want to cut up, okay? So, well, I've been on here a long time talking to y'all. Y'all know I like to kick it with y'all when I'm kicking it with y'all. I'm going to start coming back a little bit more because let me tell you something. I be getting an assignment, okay? I understand. And God be on me like, you have something to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's a must that I come on here. So I'm gonna try to like kind of mix it up because I'm still, I still be wanting to answer y'all questions, but a lot of times I just be like, you know, it's crazy because it's such deja vu. You know what I'm saying? And like someone said to me something about them Hankins did something. And so then it came back to me that when because whenever somebody says something about the Hankins, it always comes to me what Stone said about he wasn't going down for what he didn't do. You know what I'm saying? And when I think about it all, when it all just comes to the head, I'm like, really and truly, all them people got caught up because of that one person. Okay, that person was back there just doing all kinds of stuff, and then everything affiliated with it. You know, and it's just sad. That's why you have to be very, very careful. And like my mom used to teach me, if you don't want nobody to know nothing, don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just don't do it. Cause I tell you, to just still see a person just telling all of these, I'm like, Lord, ain't tired yet. You know? And then on the crisscrossing and trying to confuse y'all. One thing about it, y'all know yourself. Okay? Don't never let nobody fool you about you. Okay? Just don't allow them to think they have that kind of power. Okay? So I know I will talk to y'all long enough. Cause I've been here before. I swear it, I can feel it. Yeah, I've been here before. If hate is on your mind and you can't give up the kind, if anger is your friend, don't you know when you die you'll come back again? In the master's plan, you come back one man a man. If your life is full of sin, don't you know when you die you'll come back again? I thank God, I thank God, I thank God. I'm not coming back no more. I've been here before. I won't come back no more. It's too late for all what now? What is too late for all what now? Cause I ain't coming back no more. Y'all gonna have to remember me because y'all had never seen another me before. What too late for all that what now? Oh, talk about dude. Baby. Y'all don't make him think it's too late for him now. I'm telling you. It's really not. It's never too late. It's never too late because they always got something for everybody. You understand what I'm saying? They always got, trust me. Okay? It all comes out in the wash and there's always somebody for somebody. Okay? So don't it ain't over. It's really not. It's over for the dead people. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't over for them because dead people be coming back through alive people. Okay, so you know you see all these little babies around here with so much character and stuff. You understand? These children been here before. Okay, and I'm telling you, it's scary. Okay, that's just like I done been here so many times from past lives and things. You got to tap into that because when you a spirit, baby, you bound to come back to whatever you choose. Okay, so yes, all that noise. Yay! What noise? What noise? What noise is she talking about? Trust me, whatever noise I make is beneficial. Believe me. That's why you see me with me now. Because it's so beneficial, okay? Because I've been here before, I done saw all that shit before, and I know what it looked like. I don't care how many times it might try to come back, who it might try to come back through, okay? Including, you know, all of the above, okay? So, look, on here, we don't really, either one way with me. I don't do two ways. Okay, it's either one way. So or no way. Okay, one way or no way. Because I shall exempt thyself. But as I said, I won't come back no more. So I'm going to get ready because I got things to do. Yes, I do, honey. Do your thing. Yes, love. We all got to do our thing because I'm telling you, if we don't do it, ain't nobody going to do it for us. And the things that people will do for you, baby, you don't want them to, okay? Because I'm telling you, I pray to never not be able to do for myself because, baby, people have you. Ooh, you got to be more careful who you allow to lead you, okay? So, I highlight y'all because I'm going. Oh, let me share with y'all. I did give me 2 more W2Gs. Believe that. 2 more. 912. Just 2 more. Just 2 more. Just 2 more. Okay. So, yeah, I think I got that gambling spirit, like, we gone nothing. So it's been very nice. Yeah, now I gotta burn me a few little candles. Oh, I want to show y'all my other work too. Hold on. So y'all remember I told y'all I was cleaning up that other stuff with the other candles. So now you see this one, it started black at the top. But it's actually clearing up at the bottom. So that's when you know your work is doing what it's supposed to do, See, it's clearing up all the way around at the bottom. So this is usually how my work goes. Because I'm very great at what I do, Very. So, and y'all know I always told y'all we gotta burn a sage candle, appeasement. And pretty flower, okay? Beautiful flower. So it comes with its perch, Slide comes with it. Let me see what she said. I thought somebody said something. Let me see. Yes, man, we thought he was going to action. Let me see. I know she can I see it. What is that? How you gonna see that? I don't know who he is. Just name. I don't know that name. Oh, it's right here. Look, the pineapple. Y'all know I always keep my favorite thing right here. Let's see. This is right there. So it's all set there. I don't know what's much. Yes. It's all there. So it was very nice talking to you all. So I had my cards out. So nobody didn't come on for me to go and go reading. So we'll get that private session going. I love y'all. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Nobody ain't come home today. They wanted their reading out in the open, so there's my crystal. My crystal healing cards right here. So y'all can heal. It's for grounding. And of course, y'all know I'm a stone. I keep seeing some crystals and stones. I got some right here in back of me. You know, stones always be with me. I got them right in the back. That's the chakras. All my chakra stones. So y'all know I'm clearing that. And I was gonna do a little reading. One of my little friends sort of came on here that wanted a reading, you know. But I figured I should give a reading on what kind of people we dealing with on the channel. That's really good. But the tarot cards, it reads your life. It tells you what's going on in your life. What it's going to tell me, and I'm going to tell you the cards. I be giving readings, but I don't put my 2 cents in it. I just let it, you know, flow. Give it to you straight, you know. Now I'm just trying to. They popping out while I'm shuffling, you know. The stones, that's chakra stones. That's they do the stones help ground you. Like the ones that I have on there, I got a bunch of stones. I keep crystals. They're really crystals. Crystals and stones. Stones and crystals. Yeah, they have different meaning. Like, this is the chakras. So the same thing that's up here. Like your crown chakra. Go to the side. So for your crown chakra, that would be the purple one. This stone right here. This purple stone is your crown chakra. And the next one would be the blue one. Let's see. This is your throat chakra right here, the blue one. Oh, this is your heart chakra, the green one. This is the center, like right here. And this is the tiger's eye for the 6th one. And then your root chakra is this one. So there's 7 chakras that flow. If they're blocked, then you have to work with the crystals to clear them. Like I had an aim with this. This is for meditation. I thought it was just a good picture, so it is. No, oh yeah, it has all of it has meaning. Yeah, all of it has meaning. Let me show you. This is this incense that go with it. That it's a really like that's meditation. So this one is the first sound of the universe. It's So if you notice this sign right here. It's over his head. If you can't really see it, let's see. Wait. But it's that sign, this sign right here. It's on here, on the incense. And it's the chakras. So, the crown chakra is for awareness. So, this is your crown chakra. This is known for awareness. This is your 3rd eye chakra. So, this is your intuition. This is your throat chakra, and this is your communication. This is your heart chakra, and it's for your love. This is the solar plexus chakra, it's for power. This is the splenic chakra, it's the calcite, orange calcite, and it's emotion, it's for emotion. So this is for power, this is for emotion, and this is for survival. The root chakra is for survival. So that's why you have to have if you ever hear people talk about their chakras, that's what they're talking about. They're channels. These are channels. They help you throughout your body. So they say if one of them are blocked, it'll show up as like sickness, like if you have a urinary tract infection, or if you have, you know what I'm saying, a sore throat or whatever. That's usually what happens. If the chakras are not aligned or blocked up. And I also burn these incense that represent the chakras as for cleaning powers, because it cleans and helps the chakras. So, everything I do it has meaning. Every single thing. Like with the incense, this is you can use the incense for intent and manifestations as well. So if you don't have a candle, you can use incense. So I have this one. This one is against jealousy. And then this is open roads. And you keep rocks with each one. You do that all the time. You keep the crystals, they call it crystals, yeah. You keep the crystals with you to work with your chakras. Yep. So this one is for against jealousy. And this is come to me. If I want anything else to come to me. Honey rolls. This is the incense to the candle that I was burning that showed up really, really black. So I'm still wanting to fix whatever situations that I need to, and I'm doing the incense now. This is some sweet grass. It's like a sage. This is good luck incense. This is precious cinnamon, and cinnamon also is good luck. This is the 7 African powers incense. This is the call money. So when I want to call money, they say, light these sticks and welcome money. Okay, so I got call money. And I got money drawing. And I got success. And the moon. We got precious musk. And lemongrass, I got the sun. Lemongrass. We got the money house. Good fortune. Unlocked. Cobalt sage. Dragon's blood. And wood. And some more tracks in here. So this is also intense. Don't ever do something for nothing, you know. It's also manifest your intentions with these incenses at your nearest Caribbean store. Okay, so well, I appreciate y'all from coming here and hanging out with me for a minute. Remember, it's okay for people not to like this, but y'all please like, share, subscribe. This is sharing kind of way. And I will be back more sooner than later to share some more stuff with y'all. Maybe I can give y'all a reading. Thank you, Jungle. Yeah, I appreciate you, baby. Maybe I can give y'all a reading. imagine y'all are reading. You made it up 4. So what we gonna save it for the next time. We're gonna save it for the next time. Y'all might see. But if you would like a private session, hit me up. And I believe too, I do have on the live chat. So if ever you want to donate or purchase a sticker from me, you can press down the little I believe it's a square, should be inside of the where you write, inside the little chat box where you send your message. You can hit on there and you can always purchase a sticker. Or also watch the commercials or the little ads that they have on everything. On my videos. I should most people, and I would appreciate that. That's still supporting me and showing love. That somehow I don't physically ask anyone for donations because all the hard time, when everybody needs their belongings, but I appreciate everyone. When if you want a reading or something, you want to give a donation, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I would accept it. These clauses flying out, they want to say something. The Ace of Pentacles. They flying out for me. They flying out here. Flying out here. All these pentacles. We got the 6. We got the Ace of Pentacles. We got the 6 of Pentacles. We'll pull one more. And we got the Wheel of Fortune. But it's not what it is. So, get my face off of here because I'm going to read just those 3 cards. So, for your Ace of Pentacles, you are going to, of course, your pentacles are your money. And thank you very kindly. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Highest Studios. I appreciate you. Thank you for the $19.99. Thank you so much. So, for our Ace of Pentacles, this is the card I pulled. And when the Ace of Pentacles is upright, it's a new financial or career opportunity, a manifestation, and abundance, okay? And the Ace of Pentacles depicts a hand emerging from the clouds, as you see. And it's a large coin, sits in the cup palm, freely available to whoever has the wherewithal to take it. It is as if a new opportunity associated with wealth, business, and manifestation has appeared out of nowhere and is now being extended to you in all its glory. The impetus is now on you to accept this offer and turn it into something meaningful and sustainable. So, this is what I'm pulling right now. The Ace of Pentacles in the upright, like the other aces in the tarot, represents new beginnings, opportunities, and potential. And as a Pentacles card, these new beginnings correlate to the material world. finances, wealth, career, physical health, and manifestation of your goals. You may receive a new job offer, an unexpected sum of money, a new business or investment opportunity may come your way, or you'll have the chance to bring in the idea to fruition. No matter the occasion, the Ace of Pentacles heralds a sense of prosperity and abundance in the material or financial areas of your life. It undoubtedly comes as a welcome invitation, but it is not a free ride. Okay? So we ain't doing no free riding around here. Okay, so your next card. It is the Five of Pentacles. So for your Five of Pentacles, you see the man holding his, well, the coins are over, he's talking to the people on the card. And he looks like he's giving advice, or they may be needy. And he's giving them something that they need. So it's the Five of Coins or the Five of Pentacles. It's a card when upright means to lose all faith, losing resources, losing the lover. Mostly shows up when you had a breakup. And losing security, whether financial or emotionally. But I don't believe so. So, no, that's not the five. This is the Six of Pentacles. It's giving and receiving. So I gave you my spiritual knowledge, and then I received as all Lyra Studios. Let me see who was that. El Haya Studios just blessed me. Tell it I'm going to buy another truck on Wednesday, and I'm still standing painting. I'm still slanging paintings on Etsy. So thanks for that confirmation. Oh, most certainly, you are more than, and you're gonna get that truck Wednesday, honey. I know you are. What kind of paintings? You have to send me some, because I love art, and I'm looking for certain art for my walls now that I'm decorating. So please get at me. We're share alike. I appreciate that. So, in the upright, giving, receiving, sharing, wealth, generosity, charity. The Six of Pentacles shows a wealthy man dressed in a red robe, handing out coins to two beggars who kneel at his feet. In his left hand, he holds a balanced scale representing fairness and equality. This card reflects a state of financial security and generosity, suggesting that you can generously use your wealth in abundance for the benefit of others. But it also speaks to the receiving generosity and the feeling of relief that accompanies much needed assistance. The Six of Pentacles is a card of giving and receiving. Sometimes you're on the giving end, other times you're on the receiving end. It's an ongoing cycle of life, and this card serves as a reminder that the balance can change at any time. Even if you're surrounded by wealth, there will be times when you need the help and support of others. So be generous with the resources, and you may need the support in the future. So All Higher Studios has donated to me. In return, he's telling me he does art. I'm looking for art, and I'm going to support him or her in return. I appreciate that very much. So the cookery card. Oh, honey, and I love to see the Wheel of Fortune. You see, the Wheel of Fortune is really a Capricorn card. So if you're a Capricorn, you know we love some fortune. Okay? So For the Wheel of Fortune, we see the wheel with all of the tarot cards on it. Okay, hold on, y'all, 1 second. Okay, now the Wheel of Fortune is a good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny, a turning point. So, in the upright position, the Wheel of Fortune reminds you that the wheel is always turning and life is in a state of constant change. If you're going through a difficult time, rest assured that it will get better from here. Good luck and good fortune will make their return in time. Similarly, if things are going well, know this too will change and life may return to normal soon. This cycle shows why it is so important to cherish the blissful moments in your life and make the most of them while they're within reach, because in the flash, they could be gone. So, honey, this is why I usually don't give myself readings to myself, but I read that one and I just gave it as the cards give it, because I don't like to lean to my own understanding. You know, I'm not going to tell you that it's about any other person. You know what I'm saying? It's just about us in general. So that's what is really meaningful, because that's all I want this channel to do, is to help someone that may need to be helped, you know, spiritually, physically, you know. It really doesn't matter. We never know when we're going to be up, down, whatever. So it's just a real space to come and to share with you that you're not alone. You're never alone. You know what I'm saying? And just when you think you may be going through something, there's always someone that is going through more than you. So be grateful. Be thankful, be blessed. Don't let people infiltrate your spirit. Okay? Do not. Watch who you give your energy to. Okay? And then what I'm going to do, I'll give y'all 3 crystals. 3 crystals. Oh, wow. So, first one that came out was petrified wood. And these are my ancestors, or your ancestors. Okay? And then we have the labradorite stone. And that means to take action. Okay? We have the malachite stone. And I have malachite right here with me. This is the malachite stone. Malachite. And this is for healing. Okay. Then we have a spirit quartz stone, and it's music. And y'all know I came on singing, whether it was the greatest or not, but music. I love music. We have morganite. This is for relationship healing. And remember I was telling y'all about the honey rose incense from that candle that I had burned. So, put that in good. And I said 3, but all of these fell out, so I'm sharing. This is the argument stone, and it's for success. So this is what everyone will be receiving who I'm sharing this information with right now. You will be receiving all of this. This is what I'm extending for this channel. We have the lapis lazuli. This is for past life. So remember, I told you that I've been here before, and usually spirits of past lives come back to relive through other people, and it makes you a past life spirit. And then the last one was the azurite, and this is for expanded awareness. Okay, so remember these are your crystals, healing. And I'm gonna come and start sharing a little with y'all every day. Because crystals are so healing. We call them stones or crystals, but they are very, very healing. Okay. So I've taken up your time. So this one's on the dive test. Dive test on hard healing. So I've been on here with you all a long time tonight, holding up y'all's time. I really appreciate you all for taking the time to come and listen. I'm going to come back and share more and more. There is this still talking. I buy them from there for 150 max. Listen. I buy them from there for 150 max and sell them for 500 to 1,000 depending on penny I can pay. I just buy them off price of it and sell them. Very nice. So I mean, this because I appreciate. See how honest you are. You just a realist with that. I appreciate you, and that is a very, very nice hustle. So that is what I'm into right now, art. I really didn't even put any pictures on my wall yet because I want them to. I've heard that art is another form of, currency as well. So we need to get together and maybe you can assist me with that, I love for people to assist me with their expertise, and share with me. I would love to get some of that work. Oh, wow. Red jasper, healthy boundaries. Then we have pre-night, trust, cause talking, selenite, spiritual awakening, Herkimer diamond, dreams. And then we have tiger's eye, courage. So we can go on and on, but I said I didn't already held up y'all time enough. I appreciate you all for coming out and hanging out with me. I will be, of course, sharing more and more as promised. And y'all, let's help. Me help you, and help you help me. And I appreciate you all. Thank you. Bye. I'm going to come back on. Actually, I have time this week. So I plan to come back on. My plan is tomorrow. And I said I'm going to start mixing it up with some extra, some early morning. Come on early in the morning. Or, around the afternoon. Probably around 6 Eastern or something like that. So my email address is actually in the description. Send me an email so that we can link up or chop it up or something so we can get with the business. I appreciate you and I look forward to hearing from you. Bye. You all have a wonderful night. Stay prayed up and remember, if it ain't elevating you, okay, do not allow it to deplete you. You all have a good night. Bye.